Hello, welcome to the official Zermington Evade tier list. I'm going to be doing maps on a different video very soon, but for now I just wanted to do character items, utilities, lighting, and consumables, and ranking them on the tier list. Yeah, let's get started right now with utilities. Compass, D tier. It's useless. It's actually useless. It's like a joke item. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be the only thing in D tier. Decoy, C tier. It's really expensive. It only goes straight, meaning if a next spot is coming at you and it's literally coming straight at you and you place a decoy, it's literally going to destroy the decoy and then go after you like right after. It's only useful if you're like on a tall building and there's a next spot on the floor and you just want to troll the next spot by sending decoys out or something like that. Like, that's pretty much its only use. Radar, A tier. It's pretty good, especially on maps like maze where you can't see the next spot unless you see them in a straight line because the map has like invisible walls. It's pretty useful for that and other maps too. Yeah, it's a pretty solid item. Radio, C tier. The only use for it is communicating with people. The other person has to have a radio as well. It's pretty useless. Really close to being D, but it's not useless. Timer, B tier. It tells time. That's literally all it does. It shows how long the round lasts. Yeah, I have to give it a B tier. It's not that useful. Up next we have usables. Starting off with barrier. It's good. It's a very good item. It's not amazing, but it's like a little force field. It stops next spots for a short period of time, so you have enough time to get away. Yeah, it's a pretty good item, and it's pretty cheap too. Beacon, I'll put it in decent. Its main purpose is to highlight where people are in a certain radius. It does its job good, but it's not that useful because there aren't scenarios where you need to know where everybody's at. Cola, amazing, best item in the game. All I'm saying, makes you extremely fast for a short period of time. It's pretty cheap. Floodlight, decent. Its only use is to provide, I guess, lighting. The only time you're really ever gonna need that are in dark maps or on darkness, the game mode. So yeah, it's decent, but it's not amazing. Landmine, with the new update, with the fact that you can see where the next spots spawn now, you can place a ton of these and they can be pretty funny. But overall, it's like not that useful, and you can accidentally kill yourself with it by downing yourself and accidentally running over the landmine and you get knocked down. So I have to give it really low decent. Sensor, I'm gonna have to put it in bad. The radar does its job way better because with the radar you can run around and have it, but with the sensor you have to place it on the floor. The blinking is only gonna help in a certain radius. Speed pad, I'll give it good. It gives a short boost and it only lasts for a small amount of time, but it gives us a boost which pretty much comes in clutch in certain situations. Teleporter will be in good as well. Teleporter, I believe, is the most expensive one out of all of these. Depletes its life by every time someone uses it, but there are some maps where you can place teleporters and glitch out and survive the entire game. Yeah, I have to give it good. Up next is character items. Bloxy Boy, A tier. It is not the best speed item in the game. There are two different ones that are way better. It basically makes it so that you get jump scared, you have a small speed boost. Not the best speed item, however it's still a pretty good item, so I have to give it the A tier. Headphones, B. The only time I can really see this being useful is in darkness when you can't see anything, or maze, because with the headphones and maze you can actually hear them over the walls. It's not the most useful item, so I have to give it B tier. Badge, D tier. I mean, it's not very good. It only gives a 10% XP boost. XP isn't even that useful unless you're unlocking emotes. There's so many more useful items, so I have to give it D tier. Same with briefcase. However, briefcase is much higher than badge because you get money instead. However, you're only getting like 10% better than badge at least. Stethoscope, I'm gonna have to give it A tier. It makes it so that it revives your teammates 33% faster, which can be useful, and it can help with like farming money by reviving. Stethoscope is A tier. Medkit, B tier. It makes it so that you last longer when you're down by approximately like I think like 30 seconds. For that, I mean, it's solid. I think you crawl faster, but that's it. Not like the greatest item in the game. Stilts, S tier. It increases your maximum speed by 6%, and that is very, very good. Running 6% faster with your total speed. Because of that, I have to give it S tier. Military grade pack, I'm gonna give it A tier. It makes it so that you can deploy 8 deployables instead of 3, which is 5 more, you know. And because of that, you can build a ton of barriers to help like fortify a certain area, and that can come in extremely useful. And because of that, I have to give it the A tier. Hermes shoes, S tier. There's a debate which one is better, stilts or Hermes shoes. My opinion, I think stilts are way better. However, Hermes shoes makes it so that your stop to run time is increased by 80%, which if you out of nowhere get jump scared by a next bot like that comes out of nowhere and you need to run fast, the Hermes shoes can be more useful than the stilts. And because of that, I have to give it the S tier. Boombox, C tier. You can play audio on it, but people can mute the audio. It costs Robux too, and you also have to really dig deep to find your songs because Roblox keeps like taking down copyrighted music. So because of that, I have to give it the C tier. It's not very useful. And finally, we have lighting. Flashlight is getting the highest tier. It's free, and for what you're getting, it's very useful. Lantern, I have to give solid. It's like a light around the character, which is like a portable floodlight. It's not that good, but it's solid. Night vision is great, but the range of the night vision, you can't see all the way in the back. There's a certain range of how far it works, and because of that, I have to give it great, but it's still pretty good. So yeah, that's the tier list for all of these. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, again, I'm going to be making the maps very soon, but I hope that this is enough. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Leave a comment down below if you disagree with me. Alright, take care, guys. Bye bye. I have no will to live in this tainted world.
Same bitch, same.
Ain't no cuts like.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious!